This episode of The Birds and the Bee was brought to you by KinkyCandyOnline.com, reminding you guys to keep it kinky.
Hello world, and welcome to another episode of The Birds and the Bees. I am your host, Colin Mill. I'm here with my two co-hosts. Guys, do what y'all do.
Yo, it's K After Death. How y'all doing? It's French.
Hey, it's your girl Harley.
So guys, it's, September 30th, right?
Yeah.
It's September 30th, 2018. You know, the nice Sunday afternoon. We are here, you know, doing what we do. We're chilling. We're playing Cash Flow, one of our favorite games. You can't even find it right now online no more, right?
No, I literally tried looking for it and could not find it.
Yeah, don't bet you get played now on RichDad.com. But Rich Dad isn't our sponsor. We officially got a sponsor for this podcast, and our sponsor is KinkyCandyOnline.com. Your home for adult candy, books, DVDs, and all sorts of toys and everything. All the wonderful toys and candy and books. I've been spending a lot of time in the city lately, especially when I found out Kinky Candy will be our sponsor for the show. I'm like, okay, we gotta definitely really create some more content for this show, you know? And, you know, so far, we've mostly been talking about sex and dating. So we were like, all right, Birds and Beats is really just about only that, sex and dating. So we need to double down on what we're talking about. So I decided to go to the Museum of Sex to get some more ideas for the show. And I don't know if you guys ever been to the Museum of Sex, but the Museum of Sex is a very interesting building. I definitely will say that. I've seen some things that I've never seen. I can't say I've never seen on the internet, but it's just. All right, this is what I saw. So they have this film. It's called The Good Old Naughty Days.
That sounds so blunt.
And it's footage from 1905 to 1932, I believe, maybe further than that. But it's basically porn shot in the old days. And there's just one clip where it's, you know, it gets weird, you know.
Is it like a movie theater?
They have a screening room, but it's not really a movie theater, but it's definitely a screening room. I mean, one thing for sure, I can tell you, the security in there, they don't allow nobody to be doing no hanky-panky stuff in there. People try, but the security,
Really, though?
yeah, in the museum, yeah, I guess it's...
I guess, yeah, I was gonna say, it makes sense.
One thing is, you know, a lot of people come in there, you know, coming from the bars and the restaurants and stuff like that. A lot of, you know, ladies' nights, bachelorette parties, they go in there, and a lot of them, you know, been sipping before they got there. Like, I've been there a lot of times lately, guys. I spend a lot of time over there. You'd be surprised how much time I've been in the Museum of Sex. Because I'm not just there watching the exhibit, but I'm there observing the people and understanding. Because I can tell you, being in there, I've noticed it doesn't matter if you're white, black, Asian, Latino, you know, Native American, you know, Hindu, you know, West Indian. Did I name all the races? I can't. Middle Eastern. You know, it doesn't matter what you are, how old you are. I've seen.
Sex has no race.
Yes. You know, sex has no. Like I've seen even if they can't speak English. I've seen people react the same way to the stuff in the museum. Not just the museum, but the gift shop alone. The stuff that I see in the gift shop is actually the same stuff you're going to see on Kinky Candy. But I've noticed, you know, people are really, you know, like sex is just one of those things where it's just really natural and it's just like, you know.
Because before, we couldn't really go out and talk about
Before it was taboo. It was always natural. It was taboo. You know, people were afraid to discuss it. But sex have always. Once I saw the footage from 1902, I realized ain't nothing new because women were giving head. You know, like these dudes were running trains and they would switch, and then you know go on the next. You know, there would be a guy and a girl and a guy and a girl, and the guys would switch and go and you know tag team, start smashing the other girls.
So tag team.
And then in one of those videos, the guys did each other. It was weird. I mean, I guess for some guys, it's not weird for if you're into that stuff. It's not weird for you. It's not, you know, that's natural to you. But for me, I wasn't expecting that in 1902. You know, it was like, oh snap! Oh wow! Okay, I guess everybody getting some. Everybody, even the dog. The dog came out of nowhere, started looking at the man's dick. I was just like, wait, hold the fuck up.
Bestiality, man.
Kid you not? I'm telling you, girl was sucking this man off. She got up out of nowhere. Here comes the dog licking it. Like, whoa, wait, hold up, wait a minute. Why is this here? And people really come together. I mean, I've seen crowds of people stand together or sit and watch these videos, and it's just like. And in my mind, just thinking, this is nothing new. This has been happening since the beginning of time. People have been coming together, watching people have sex since the beginning of time. Like, how many times have you? I remember growing up. How many times me and my friends got together to put in a porno or something? Like when Girls Gone Wild first came out, I'll never forget how we would come home from school. I'll be the one. I'm like, guys, I just got the one for pay-per-view. Oh shit, you got it on pay-per-view, yeah. Because you remember like WWE had their DVDs in there, whatever. And I was like, guys, I taped it. So we all come to their house after school to watch it, all losing our mind. Dumb shit, this girl flashing her titties, but they're like, oh, do you see that? And then we all go like, oh, you know what I would do? Like, man, what would we do? They don't know nothing about nothing. Talk about what we will do to them titties. Like, I'm just saying, think about it and laugh. But when I say, sit at the museum and I'm looking at everybody, it's just like, wow, like, it's natural. It's taboo, but it's very, very natural sex. You know what I mean? And they have different exhibits. Matter of fact, they just changed one exhibit. It was Aki, I can't remember how to pronounce his name. It was this Asian guy, and he did like over 1,000 photographs of his wife naked.
Wow. Yeah.
Right, and there was other women as well, but most of it was his wife in his exhibit. And I'm just they have, his pictures on the wall, and, there's footage of him behind the scenes and all his books. And a lot of people a lot of Asian people came in there coming to see this. Like, this guy is huge where they at. And I'm just sitting here like, yo, that's nothing compared to I'm not gonna say nothing, but it's, when you think about like Hugh Hefner and Playboy, you start thinking like, we put an ugly stigma on sex in this country. Maybe it's more of a religious thing because I'm very religious, and if it's weird, you know what I mean? Like, you were raised, you're like, okay, no sex before marriage, you gotta keep it in your pants and da-da-da-da. Mm-hmm. And that's not the world we live in. And it's like, now, granted, as a Christian, I do believe, you're supposed to just keep it to your husband and your wife and, stick to that. You know what I mean? You ain't supposed to be just passing it on willy-nilly or whatever. To me, that's when sex is beautiful or whatever. But we're gonna be realistic here. People ain't waiting to get married to have sex anymore. They wasn't even waiting to have sex in the beginning of time. No. I always, when I read the beginning of the Bible when Jesus was born, and all I can think about that part when Mary and Joseph talking about the baby. Came out of nowhere. God sent the baby. In my mind, I was like, yo, if I was their parent, I would think they lied to me. I was like, y'all know y'all did something. Y'all want to say, okay, it's the Lord. Okay, it's the Lord's baby. All right. You want to tell me, you're my kid, so I'm not going to stone you. But damn well y'all was doing something. But, I'm not going to say that. Let me not, before I start getting struck by lightning over here. But, sex, everybody's having it. Everybody's doing it or planning on doing it. It's gonna happen eventually, hopefully. If you didn't, it'd be really sad if you live your life without having it, doing it once at least. It's like,
right?
That's just.
We gotta do something like that. Like talk about 40-year-old virgin. Remember that movie?
Yeah, but he at least got some. Imagine a guy who got it once, never got it again.
Can you imagine? I think I would lose my mind.
I don't think anybody could do that though.
I wouldn't.
I don't think that's even impossible. If you had it once,
for monks.
Monks, yeah, okay, that's possible. Monks, nuns, but I can't imagine if you don't have the discipline like a monk or something to.
No, I don't know how they do it. Be a nun. I don't know. I
know how to do it.
I went to Catholic church. I went to Catholic school, and it's like I had it watched, and it's just like. You guys really, and I asked one time, I was like, you guys really don't have sex? Like, for real? Mm-hmm. And how? How do you have the energy? But it's willpower.
No, it is willpower.
It's willpower. I definitely
the longest the longest I didn't have sex was 3 years. I was celibate.
More willpower than that.
Yo, bro.
I was celibate for 3 years.
More willpower than
I was celibate for 3 years.
4 to 5 months.
I gave birth. They tell you, after you give birth, you gotta wait 6 weeks because the first 6 weeks after you give birth, like that's how a lot of women get pregnant again within the year.
Right.
A week after I gave birth, oh my Lord, I was just like, listen, we're gonna have to have a talk.
Right.
Like something has to go down. I can't stay like this. No, it's been a week. Oh,
it's definitely a discipline thing, and definitely, like you guys, like I tell you, I'm very religious. Like I try not to smash anybody I don't think I'm gonna marry. Like if I don't think I'm gonna marry you, I'm not gonna try to smash you. That's just me,
Yeah, so I was a little much more of a hoe back in the day.
I'm not saying I never had a whole moment. I'm just saying I rather when I smash to smash somebody who I actually might want to be with at the end of the day. That's just me. Can I say that for every girl I smash? No, I can't say that. But I have kept my numbers low. My body count is low. It's not super low, but it's low enough where I feel like if my wife ever asks for that number, she's not gonna be upset. Like, all right, she can't be upset. Like, all right, that's not bad. That's okay. We will see. I can't speak on my future wife. I don't know. Maybe one more than her is just too much for it. It's not me and not only me. Like, she might just be upset. It's not only her. Like, God damn it, man, it should just be me. I don't know.
These days, you never know if she was the one or somebody had it.
Do you when you get it, like when you talking to somebody, do you ask, like, is that one of the questions that you?
Hell no. I do not care.
That's one of the first things
I don't care. The reason why I don't ask, because one of my first relationships, I'll never forget it. So this is when I lost my virginity. This girl was like my first main girl, and girlfriend. We're having sex all the time or whatever. And I can't remember if this is when she got pregnant or after we had our miscarriage. I can't remember, but I remember when somebody goes like, "Yo, man, you should ask her," Because I think it was real after the pregnancy, because somebody was telling me, like, yo, man, that was your first. It was a woman actually who told me that. I'll never forget it. She was like, yo, you need to soak your royal oats. Like, you need to go out there. You don't know that's the woman you want to be with. You got to go out there and see the world. And me as a Christian, I'm like, that don't make no goddamn sense. You're supposed to stick to one person and, that's it. I ain't supposed to be smashing everybody all willy-nilly,
Yeah, so you think that first person literally has to be like the first person.
Right, the first person is supposed to be your last person. You know what I mean? So
that person.
I decided, fuck it, I'm going to ask her, how many people just. So I'm walking with her, so I'm just like, yo, how many people you been with? And at first she had a hard time trying to, like she didn't want to talk about it. And eventually she's like, maybe 6, 7. And I'm like, what the fuck? So which would it be? Am I 6 or 7? And since then, I don't care. After that day, I realized I'm more secure in myself to not care. It's about me now. So the question is, am I the last one? Is there anybody after me? That's all I really care about. If before me, it's before me. I didn't know you then. You wasn't there to witness my magic. You wasn't there to see me in all my glory. You didn't understand what options you had out there. You didn't know I existed. You had them little flings,
little flings, man.
Those little flings, those little
dot.
Right? You be the little, you was a little thotty. You didn't,
go parties and enjoy.
Right? You didn't know no better, But I'm here now. I'm here. So that's all that matters, and that's all that needs to matter. I don't give a fuck about how many niggas you were with before. Like, I remember this one chick I smashed. Now, I didn't give a fuck about her like that. Like, we were smashing just to be smashing. It was cool or whatever. But, she told me her number. And I was like, what the fuck? Now, mind you, I wasn't trying to wife her, so I didn't care. But her number was in the 30s. She had 32 bodies, I believe, at that time. I think I was 33. Crazy thing about it, I was 18. She was like 19. Damn. The bitch wasn't even 21 yet, bro. Damn. Already had 30 bodies. So? Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to slut shame nobody.
Hell no, you can't slut shame nobody.
That's
Girls just want to have fun.
If this is what you want to do with your body, do what you want to do. As long as you take care of your body and understand the consequences.
Exactly.
I can't tell you nothing. I ain't God. I can't judge nobody. I got my own demons. So, if you want to be a little thot, be a little thot. Niggas is dots all the time. So I can't
protection.
So I can't tell you can't be a thot. You want to be in a slut walk with Amber Rose and 21 Savage. Go ahead and do that slut walk. You won't find me there though. My mom would kill me to find me being a slut. And my mom, I'm not even walking trying to be a slut. I was just trying to get a number. That's all I was trying to do, mama. I was just trying to see if I could get a slut for the weekend real quick, ma. That's all.
This is a weekend party, man. This is a weekend party. Like, we have my fun.
But everybody, let's love. Everybody can find love. So if you think you're not gonna find love and you gotta be a hoe, you stupid. If you're gonna be a hoe because you want to be a hoe. Don't be a hoe trying to look for love. There's better ways to find love.
You can't really be a hoe looking for love though.
Exactly. That's not a mixture.
That's not.
You gotta wake up in the morning and take that walk and take that happiness.
I think a lot of these TV shows these days be making it seem like you be a hoe and find love. Isn't that what fucking How I Met Your Mother?
Flavor of Love.
Flavor of Love too. And wait.
Any Love and Hip Hop show.
Basically.
What was the name of that movie?
Insecure. What's that other show on that? She Gotta Have It.
my best friend's girl. That was one of them. That movie that I saw.
I think all these movies, a lot of sex comedies teach people how to be hoes. I really think about it. You really think about it.
Because most women like assholes, yo. Like,
it's not about, I think what it is, because it's not about being an asshole. As someone who's been an asshole plenty of time in his life, it's about the confidence. Women love confidence.
No, that's true too.
Assholes are cocky and confident, you know? Shy guys aren't as confident as a cocky guy, you know what I mean? Like, if you're, like, shy, here's the issue, guys. I'm going to teach you guys something. We're going to teach men and women things today. So, before we get to the women, I'm going to teach men something real quick. Because a lot of guys think you need to be an asshole or a jerk to get one woman. And that's not true. You need to be very confident. You need to be, you know, I don't want to say dominant, but you need to be dominant. But you got to be careful with that. It's 2018. You know, yeah, being a little too dominant. You might get a little lawsuit now. You gotta be careful. You know,
Oh yeah.
You gotta be.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta know when to be dominant. That's what I should say. You should know when to be dominant. You know, guys. I know there's a lot of guys worry when they go like, "Oh, girls don't like nice guys." That's not true. You could be a nice guy and still get women. It's just, you know, are you confident in yourself? Are you living your best life? Are you, you know, are you, what do you know how everybody's like, oh, what are you bringing to the table? What are you bringing to the table, homie?
Exactly.
Like, what are you doing that this girl can't, the girl gotta be able to look at you and be like, I can't pass this up right here. This is too good. I can't leave this. You know what I mean? And a lot of times people just be like, oh, the dick is good, and that's why, like, that's not enough. I'm sorry, dick is not good enough. I'm sorry, I can't, you know.
Sorry.
You know, if you,
I had to laugh.
it's the truth, you know, as a man.
No, it really is. But it's like when you said it, like I thought for a second, like, oh, yeah.
yeah.
Cause I know a lot of girls who stayed in bad relationships just because the dick was good.
That's true. That's why I thought about it. And it was like, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
You know, that's not.
I can't even argue with it.
Like if you want to be in a toxic relationship for the rest of your life and be unhappy and just for some dick, by all means, be on your unhappy relationship ass. But if you want something, you know, real and give you some, you know, satisfaction in life, you know, you gonna need to get yourself somebody who really cares about you. And women, we're gonna teach you in a second how to find somebody who really cares about you. But guys, you know, be confident in yourself. You know, you could be cocky, just a little cocky. Just don't go overboard.
Inner cocky guy that needs to come out during.
Right. You know what makes me very cocky is when I talk about my work. Every time I talk about filmmaking, writing, acting, you know, music. You know, that's when I begin that's where I get real cocky. I get real confident in myself, you know, when I'm like, yeah, this is what I do, you know, and because I do that a lot on screen, it helps, you know, people they're attracted to that, you know what I mean? And you don't have to be a blogger and a vlogger to do that. If you are a fisherman, you better be the best fishing man ever. You meet a woman and be like, girl, what you want to eat tonight? You want to eat some flounder? You want some lobster? Girl, I'm gonna get that right now because I'm the best at it right now. You know, you know that's all you need to do. You're the best farmer. Like, girl, what you like tomatoes?
You want some corn?
You want some corn? I'm gonna grow that right now, girl. A whole field for you right now. A whole field.
All the corn you want.
All the corn.
All the corn. Boom, boom.
I'm telling you guys, you gotta be confident in who you are and what you could do and what you could provide. You know, you don't have to be an asshole. Now, granted, assholes get a lot of ass because they're confident in the fact they can get a lot of ass.
Yes.
But you know, if you don't get a lot of ass, man, if you have to, fake it till you make it, but don't lie on your dick. I'll say that. Don't lie on your dick, but fake it till you make it.
It will definitely come back and haunt you.
Go out, experience these things. Don't be on a freaking computer.
Yes.
Like, you're gonna spend a little money, but what you gotta do? You want to try and have a good time, or have a good time on a budget? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's so much good places out here that you can visit in Manhattan, and you can literally have, if you could keep a conversation and keep that confidence up, you will grab her, even if it's for the night or the rest of her life.
Right. So yeah, definitely one thing you want to know is how to keep a conversation. That's something great that you mentioned. Definitely learn how to keep a conversation. You know, definitely learn how to build rapport with people. Understand body language. That's definitely important because you can tell a lot. Women would tell you things without telling you. You have to just pay attention. You gotta literally pay attention. You know. Another thing, also, because you talk about going out and meeting people. You know, really, before you walk up to any girl, really pay attention. Like, look at what's going on. Is she by herself? Is she waiting for somebody? Does she got a ring in her finger? You know, does she look like she's trying to have a good time and just waiting for somebody to introduce her to a good time? Or maybe she's just by herself and she just want a quick drink and she on her way out. You gotta observe everything up front, you know? You just can't just jump at it just because you see a pretty girl and be like, oh, she bad, I gotta do something about this right now, you know? And sometimes you don't even have to try to bag. If you don't bag nobody ever and you just never picked up a girl in your whole life, here's my tip for you. Just start saying hi to people with no motive, no intentions to do anything. You're just gonna start a conversation with somebody and go, hey, how you doing? Or, you know, the weather is crazy, right?
Or pick out something that they have on that's more, what did I say? Like something that sticks out. Just say, yo, I love your hair.
That
like
works.
Compliment,
Yeah,
like
a good compliment works too, yes.
Good compliment works too, just small.
You know, just anything that's just, you know, start up a conversation and then go, all right, take care. Have a great day. I used to do that a lot when I was at FedEx. You know, I'll be driving, see a beautiful woman walking down the street, and sundress season is like, ooh, I'm like, oh, girl, that sundress is awesome. And, you know, round of applause for you. You know, keep driving. That's it. You know, keep it simple, you know? I ain't trying to bag no numbers. I got things I got to do. I just got to tell you, you look good, girl. I got to get that up to you, and I got to go. That's all. Keep rocking that dress, girl. You got it. You got it.
Working it, girl.
And I honestly believe if you do that, you will, you know, find the courage
The courage is the booster. That gives you the boost.
It would definitely give you the boost to talk to women, you know? Now, for women, we want to tell you, you know, how to date men or deal with men in 2018. Because dating men in 2018 is different from, well, I can't say it's different from any other time in the world. I think men have been the same since the beginning of time. You know, we just have different toys, you know, like the toys on KinkyKenny.com, or KinkyKennyOnline.com, sorry. So, one thing I want to tell women, this is stuff I would tell my daughter or my sister or anybody, men just want three things. They want support. Lord have mercy. They want support, loyalty. I'm about to make that a word. Support. Like where's that support at? You're not giving that man no support. But yes, men need support, loyalty, and ass.
Well,
the three things that can keep a man is those three things right there.
Yeah, and knowing how to cook too, you know, at least.
Yes.
No, like
we're very simple. Oral sex and food could go a long way.
Exactly.
Did you ever heard of steak and blowjob day?
No. Oh, yeah, I need to know that.
That's an actual holiday.
What holiday?
That's an actual holiday.
That's neat. Oh, I will vote for that.
That's an actual holiday, steak and blowjob day. You know, women got Valentine's Day, men got steak and blowjob day. You know? Men are very simple.
Potatoes too.
We're very simple.
Mira, they get potatoes.
What?
He wants his with potatoes too.
Sour cream on it and anything?
Damn right, man. You know, you gotta keep it right, man. No.
Oh God.
But yes, food and sex goes a long way, but also support and loyalty.
Yo, you gotta treat your body as a temple, man.
I'm talking, you know, the fact that when it comes to loyalty is hard to find these days. You know, you got songs like, these hoes ain't loyal, you know, and people run with that mindset like, man, I'm never gonna find a loyal girl. These girls ain't loyal. Especially if they have bad relationships back to back to back. They start losing faith in finding a loyal person. So if you find a...
Females, new rules.
Say what?
For the females, they got new rules.
Yeah, well, we're talking specifically for the females, telling them how to deal with men. So
Okay,
if you want your man to be loyal to you, you gotta be loyal to him. You know, at least show him that you can be loyal. Now, if you got yourself a dog ass nigga, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. You ain't got to show no loyalty to that. But if you got a dude who's actually down for you and really trying to do something with you, you know, show him that you're loyal, and you know, support him. You know, because men, we need support. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, even if we want to be the best clown in the world, but girl, you better tell that man he you know, like, girl, but man, here, boo, here's these balls, juggle these balls, baby. And you drop it, I throw it right back at you. I got you. You need to support that clown ass nigga. You know what I mean? You gotta support. You know, men don't get support. You know, you gotta support the dream. You know, unless he's whack at rapping or some shit like that. You know, you gotta support the dream. If the nigga's a rapper and he can't rap, tell him, please, baby, please. Baby, please. But actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna take that back. If this nigga wants to rap, help this nigga rap and let him see how bad he really is. Because like that's actually the best thing about it. Don't you instead of throwing rocks for the nigga dream, just like, all right, baby, come on, let's put your song on SoundCloud and let him see for himself. Like, you know, and then afterwards.
That sounds so cruel.
It's cruel, but at least you could go like, you know, baby, it doesn't seem like it's working. You know, you want to keep going, baby.
You try.
You know, at least you try, baby. You want to keep doing it, baby. I'll support you. But at this rate right now, baby,
That's true.
it ain't working, baby.
That's true.
It ain't working. But you can't tell him at the beginning when he got nothing and he haven't done anything
true.
yet.
That's true.
You know, at least let him drop a couple mixtapes out. Like, baby, this your 12th mixtape, babe.
It's not working.
It's not working, baby. Yeah.
Going America's Got Talent. Like,
13's that lucky one.
Maybe, yo, maybe. She gotta go. You right at the time. Maybe.
We gotta take that quote. Maybe.
Maybe. Another thing, women, if we call you a friend, you should know that you are nothing more. Guys, I'll tell you that too, because, I mean, women, y'all flaky. Y'all be telling guys, like, y'all just friends, and then them becoming more sometimes. And then there's times when y'all really mean he's just a friend.
That's both male and female. Everybody does that. It doesn't matter, like, the sex. Like, there's plenty of women that I've done it. And sit there and be like, yeah, we're just friends. And the next thing I know, like, we're in bed together, and it's just like, okay, how the fuck did this happen?
Right.
Like, it happens.
Now,
like,
I'm talking about someone that you're already smashing and saying you're just friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just goes. Yeah, that goes for everybody.
That one, we dodged that one. We dodged that one. I could definitely say we dodged that one.
I'm still in situations like that now. I'm in a weird position in my life where all I keep having is flings, where I'm either the fling, the side nigga, or the fuck buddy.
But the crazy thing is that where you are, a lot of guys would want to be in that position.
Oh, it's so weird.
So many guys
It's
want to
so
be in that
weird.
position,
When
and you're just like, no.
I feel like you're drowning. Like if somebody would look at you right now, they'd be like, "Yo, you're drowning in this shit." And while
Right?
other
Like,
niggas
I should be
thirsty.
happy about it, right? I should be happy.
Exactly.
That it's just like, and then it's the worst part about it is just like it's multiple women that's offering the same shit, and it's nothing I want. So it's like. Like, I hate being at the sex museum and watching all the happy couples come in there and they planning out all the freaky, kiki shit they gonna do with that stuff they see at the gift shop. And I'm just sitting here like, I ain't got nobody I can do none of that shit with. Like, I'm looking at the Kiki Candy inventory. They got this thing called Pussy Liquor. And I'm like, who the fuck am I gonna use this on? Who the fuck am I gonna use this on? I'm like looking on random bitch pussy with this shit. So I'm just saying like,
lollipop pussy.
I was just like, oh God, this, it's just, I don't know. And, you know, it's crazy because I'm trying to make this into a lesson for you guys, you know. But I'm really in a league of my own in this situation.
That's why I'm laughing.
Like most people just be like, "Go ahead, girl, just have all the fucking sex you want in the world. You gotta get it." But like I told you guys earlier, I'm very religious. I'm very moral, and I definitely believe, you know, when you have sex with people, you're opening yourself up to other shit, you know, and you know, like, you know, you know, have we had the conversation about the sexual network on the show? I'm sure we had that conversation about sexual networks on the show, right?
Yeah, we have.
When you know, whoever this person's fucking, when you fuck them, now you're fucking that person too.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I'm very cautious about who I put myself in, you know, and not even just, you know, physically, but also spiritually and everything like
I just
that.
got a quick question since you say it like that. Do you dive in or do you just step your foot in real quick, you know, test the waters?
What?
When you diving into not even a relationship.
Wait, when I fucked somebody for the first time?
Yeah, like did you test it or did you just like did you dive in or did
it
you just
varies,
test the
bro.
water?
It varies because sometimes I don't plan it. You know how some women's like, oh, it needs to be organic.
Yeah.
That's the only time I like if I have sex with a girl for the first time, it's usually very organic. It's not in my mind to have sex and somehow, some way, boom, it fucking happens. You know what I mean? But you know, the times that I do go for plan. Actually, you know, I can't even fucking say that because a lot of times when I do plan it, it don't work out that way. You know, I mean, granted, you know, there are dudes who knows, like, there is a cheat code. I'm not gonna act like I've never tried the cheat code. There are cheat codes to get into the draws, ladies. And this will be a whole nother episode that we can't do today. But there are cheat codes. Like, there are ways that we know that, okay, if I do A, B, C, and D,
she's mine.
You know, like at the end of the night, I'm smashing. You know what I mean? There are, I don't want to call it manipulation, but but y'all manipulate men too. So we're gonna have to do a whole episode where we can teach you guys like.
But why are you looking at me like that?
Because you manipulate the shit.
What did I do? I'm the innocent bystander in this conversation.
Oh Lord, please.
No.
A lot of y'all have, when guys, here's the thing. Here's what I noticed about men and women. Men will have ulterior motives to have sex, and women will have sex to use their ulterior motives. That's what I've noticed. Men will be like, oh, baby, I'm gonna take you out to eat, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that for you, because they're trying to fuck. And women will try to fuck just so you could pay, like I need this bill paid, or I need this connection, or I need this, we use sex is a means to an end for us, where sex is just the beginning for you guys.
You know what's messed up about that statement?
Huh.
That is so fucking true.
It is.
I have done that.
Right.
Okay. So this guy that I used to mess with before, it was always like, hey, so I need this, that, and third. And it was just like, so what you gonna do for it? It's like, well, what do you want? Well, I know we're gonna say, one time I made up some crazy shit. I was just like, I want to set the alarm for an hour. I just want you to eat me out for a whole hour straight. And best believe that's how that they went. And yeah, I've done it. I've done it. I'm guilty. I can't argue with it.
Yeah, I'm the type of person who when I meet a woman, sex is not the first thing in my mind, because I'm trying to figure out if I like you. Are you cool? Am I down to, I'm very old-fashioned. I'm a very old-fashioned guy. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
Now, if I'm with somebody who I've dealt with before, that's different. Especially if we're drinking. I remember one time it was me and this other girl, and we used to have sex years ago, but that was years ago. We were just hanging out for the first time in years or whatever. It wasn't the first time. We'd been hanging out for a while or whatever. And I forgot what happened. We were just talking. Somehow we were talking about eating pussy at one point. I'm just talking about eating out. And granted, maybe 2 hours later, I don't know what the fuck happened. I just ended up throwing her on my bed, pulling off her pants, and started eating her out.
Exactly.
And it just fucking happened.
No. You spoke it into existence.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah,
you spoke it into existence.
Yeah, that's exactly what fucking happened. Yeah.
Because as soon as he said they were having a conversation about pussy, that he doesn't even remember how the conversation came up. I said, I bet you he ate her out. And that's exactly what he said.
But women, there's definitely telltale signs where a guy's just trying to use you for sex, or he actually want to be with you. It's just, it varies. And
we call those smash and dashers. Those are
smash and dashers.
Yeah,
Man, I honestly think you shouldn't be trying to smash and dash these days unless the woman is okay with that, because we in the Me Too generation now. And a woman, here's what I noticed, and tell me if I'm wrong, Harley. Sometimes, women will I can't speak on for my experience, but I'm speaking for other women who have told me this, that they'll get crazy with a dude for one night, right? Mm-hmm. And then the next day they rethink about it and be like, you know what? I really didn't want to fuck that nigga last night, mm-hmm. And it becomes this big issue or whatever. Mm-hmm. So what I want to tell you guys is, when you're trying to smash a woman, make sure she's really up for the shits. And then don't make her feel guilty about it afterwards, where she's now second guessing herself about doing it. That's what I'm trying to say, because I'm not trying to promote sex and all this stuff without teaching responsibility. Because, people will go and go hey, I'm about to go smash. I'm about to go outside and look at girls' body language and try to figure out to smash.
Guys, when you have this power, please do it responsibly, because not all women are going to do it.
Yes, that's one thing I've learned.
I think it's the responding time. You're not gonna have the right response that you're gonna hope to get.
If you pick up any pickup artist book or whatever stuff from 10 years ago, you could go about some of that stuff, but in 2018, a lot of that stuff goes out the window. This is not the same world anymore. Women are different. Women are the same. They just not take a lot of shit no more. You know what I mean? This is a woman's world now. You know what I mean? So,
and on a real, it's kind of been a woman's world. It's just that men want to be somewhat on top.
See, the thing is with men want to be leaders. They want to be leaders.
Think about it, a dictator.
Right? Men just want to lead women. not women, I'm just telling you women, that men just want to lead, you know, and when a man can't become a leader, the best thing he could do is make a woman come, if that, you know, well, basically make himself come using a woman, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, women are one of the strongest creatures on this damn earth.
Women are stronger than men.
Hell yeah.
The reason why I say that, and I didn't like just, you know, brute force, of course men, I mean, like, can't say men, you know, men, it's hard to say, 'cause I've seen women bodybuilders, so that one's
I
kind of
wouldn't say body. I think of the psychological. How psychologically strong you are, because in this day and age, if a woman can psychologically break you down,
I say women strong because women got to deal with 3 things men ain't got to go through: periods, pregnancies, and perverts.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, men get perverts, but our perverts ain't the same as y'all perverts. You know what I mean? So that's why I say y'all got 3 things we don't ever have to deal with like that on a regular. Like that, like if men got a perverts, it's once in a while. Like maybe we go to the gym or something. Yeah, I deal with those 3 things constantly. That's a very
I've
consistent
heard a lot
thing.
about that.
yo.
I remember when I going into work, my boss, he went to the gym like regularly.
Yeah.
And I remember like he used to tell me, and for him it was funny because he would tell me stories, and he's a gay guy.
Yeah.
And he would just like, he'll tell me how women would literally hit on him at work.
Right.
Well, at the gym. And he's just like, he felt so uncomfortable with it.
Right.
He's just like, please stop. Please stop. And he'll tell them like, I'm gay. And they're just like, well, you haven't found the right woman. And he'll get so offended with it.
Wow.
Yeah, he'll get so mad. But yeah, it's true. Women, yeah.
Why can't y'all be so clear and direct with us everywhere else? Only when lust that could be clear and direct.
Nah.
That's another thing I want women to know about men. With men, we need y'all to be. We can't read minds. You gotta be very clear and direct with us. So very clear and direct.
see, we roll the dice. Y'all just oh, damn.
Like we be thinking, oh, she's just playing hard to get. Like no, you need to fucking let this dude know.
I mean, doesn't it go both ways? I mean, we can't read your minds either.
Yeah, but men are very simple. Men are very
So
simple.
are women.
Like no.
But you see, that's what I'm saying.
Men are like the game Bop It. Y'all are Rubik's Cube.
Exactly.
Okay?
Oh, I couldn't say it any better.
But you see, this isn't fair because it's 2 guys against 1 right now, and and I'm serious. Like there's plenty of time.
Yeah, but see,
where-
with men, you know, at the end of the day, we got 2 agendas in mind when we're meeting up with y'all. Either we want some ass, or we trying to build a future with you. One or 2 is one or the other. Ain't no other thing.
But that's the same thing with women.
Oh, cause y'all can get more than that, more than ass, and more than the future. Y'all can get some money out of this nigga. You can get a car out of a
There
nigga.
are
You can get a
guys
job out of a nigga.
There
You
guys
can
that
get
yes,
It goes
they
both
are.
ways. I'm sorry.
They do. It goes both ways. That's what I'm saying.
Sugar mamas and sugar
exactly. I
daddies.
was just about to say that. There are sugar mamas out there.
I know. I seen them.
There
I seen
are.
them.
It goes both ways.
I've
The
seen 'em.
world that we live in. Matter of fact, no.
It's good to get hit on by a
It's
rich
always been
woman,
like that.
man.
It's
I
just
love
that
it.
now we're more open to it, we're more accepting to it. But it's always been like that though.
I'm just saying, women, when you talk to men, be very clear and direct with us, so there's no misunderstanding. Like, oh yeah, she's trying to smash, she's into me. Like, no, I'll just start a conversation. Because here's one thing I can speak for a lot of men. We don't know when y'all just being nice and when y'all flirty. Sometimes we just be like, oh man, she must be really feeling the kid. No, she's just doing her job. You are at the store and she just customer service, my nigga. She's not feeling you at all. You know? Nigga walk up to tell her, yo, bro, she was really feeling me, bro. I think she wanted the kid.
Number, nigga, nah.
So that's why be very clear and direct with men. But you know, like I was saying with Harley, you know, some guys will be trying to sleep with you from day 1, but not all men. So you got to figure out. You know, that's why I actually say be clear and direct. Because if you can't tell if he's trying to smash or he's trying to build something with you, you can literally just ask him like, yo, so what we doing here? Well, you know, and if he go, what you mean? Yeah,
That's true.
like
That's true.
then you know he got something else in mind. But if he goes, yo, we chilling, we macking, you know, then you got nothing to worry about.
If the right man got the right answers, you can literally
That really depends on what you're looking for.
what your agenda is.
Yeah, you know. But, you know, that's why I say be very clear and direct. Because some guys may just want to figure out who you are first. Like, like I told you guys earlier, I'm a type of guy who's not trying to smash on day 1. I'm trying to figure out who you are. I'm trying to understand what kind of person you are. What's your personality?
What's your agenda? What's your goals?
You know, right? If you can, where do you fit in my storyline? You know, because I'm not coming into your life. You are coming into my life. So how do you fit in my story? And can we have a story together? Or are you a spinoff? Or are you something? I need to know this
Or
early
you're
on.
a twig. You was just
Right.
there.
Are you part of my Marvel universe, or you're just a Netflix series? Like, I need to know these things beforehand, you know. And like for me, I'm not buying women any flowers, jewelry. You know, I'm not doing these sweet talks, the text, the phone calls, the dates. You know, unless I'm really, really serious about you. Now, granted, in 2018, that stuff don't mean nothing anymore. Guys will do that just because they know they can get ass if they do enough of that stuff. You know what I mean? So that, to me, I don't do unless I really like you. Because I want you to let you know, like, yo, I had to pick between investing into a new copyright or trademark, but I like you so much, I want to get you flowers. This shit's going to fucking die and make us no money, but I know it's going to give you a little bit of happiness, so here's some flowers for you. You know, that's your happiness. Your happiness is more important than, oh, God, I can't even finish that sentence. Hell no. Hell no. I'm sorry. See, this is how you know you got someone who loves you. If you can finish that sentence and say your happiness is more important than his business, then you got a man who loves you. I can't even finish that fucking sentence. I can't do that. I have never met anybody who had me say your happiness is way more important than my business. And I'm telling you, I've been with a lot of women, but I've been with enough women to know I will never ever say some shit like that in my life. Ever. Never. That's not happening. That's not happening. I don't care how kind you are, how nice of a booty you are, and I'm saying that just because the booty just walked out.
You know what's funny? The whole time I was just looking at Carl like, go ahead, Carl, you gonna do it? We having this conversation.
It's crazy because I didn't break conversation at all. I just kept the conversation going, staring right at this booty, walking right past, like, I don't care. My money, but I'm gonna look though.
The whole thing, the funny thing is, not for nothing, Frenchie didn't even blink once. Frenchie was just like, I was looking at him like, are you gonna look? He didn't even look once.
See, and that's how you know you got a man who loves you. If a man ain't trying to look at another girl booty while right in front of you, your man loves you. Because some dudes will look like, babe, I'm with you though.
True.
I'm with you. What you mean?
That is very true.
Like, I'm just looking. You know, if the man won't look, he loves you.
You know this D is all yours. Like, God, nigga, you look.
If a man goes like, what booty? I ain't seen no booty. You the only booty that exists. Then you got a man who loves you.
Facts.
You know? But like I was saying, jewelry, phone call, flowers don't mean nothing, you know? Unless this man says your happiness is more important than anything else, then that dude is, you're just... It's whatever.
He's about to go to jail. Something about it. Because he needs somebody for the long run.
Right? Like, I'm so tired of being alone.
If he's willing to risk his money, listen.
I ain't risking no money for no woman. I'm sorry. You ever seen the movie Casino with Robert De Niro?
I heard about it.
So in the movie, he's in love with this woman played by Sharon Stone. And he's so in love with her. But she's like, yo, bro, I don't love you. And he's like, I know, but it can grow. And da-da-da-da-da.
God.
He marries her, gives her everything. Jewelry, fur coats, big house. Everything. All the coke she could do in the world. She gets it all.
The coke she could do in the world.
What she do, she goes back to her pimp and fuck him on the side.
Oh, God.
So after he keeps catching her over and over, he decides, fuck it, I just gotta divorce this lady, take my kid and do what? Nah, she ain't getting out that fast. She want it all. He had money that he had money like in case he ever got kidnapped that she could go and get and to rescue. She took that money and dipped. All that fucking money. That man was tight and was like, why, bitch? Why did I marry this hoe? Like, nigga, the tell signs were in the beginning. She don't love you. You married a woman who didn't love you. Talk about it's gonna grow.
Basically.
So guys, don't be stupid about this shit,
Please look for the tell signs. Please look for the tell signs. It's out there. You just gotta look carefully.
Now, women, if a man is trying to buy you all these flowers and stuff like that, just like I said, doesn't mean that he's into you. It just means he just wants some ass. But if you already gave up the ass and he's still doing it, then maybe. I'm gonna say maybe because there's some players and pimps out here who got enough money to keep that shit going and don't mean nothing for them. Shit's a tax write-off for them. Like, I can spend $1,000 on just bitches on a month. It don't mean nothing to me. I make $10,000 a week. But it don't mean nothing for me to spend $10,000 a month on. $10,000 I don't know. Every guy's different. But there are dudes out there who got it like that where they can go ahead and buy girls a whole bunch of gifts and all that stuff because it don't mean nothing to them.
You ever heard of Millionaire Matchmaker, bro?
No. But
Yo, let me tell you something about this. These guys get matched up with women that just want, all they want them to do is just spend most of their money and stay in love. I'm like, wait, what?
There's a girl at my job who told me she's now on this site that's basically Sugar Daddy or Us. Like, basically the whole site is for them to go online and meet a Sugar Daddy. And it's just like, wow. I mean, at the end of the day, women have they're wired one way, which I always say. Wired one way, but program another. At the beginning of time, Y'all only wanted a man who could provide and protect you, and yeah, that's it. That's it. If a man can protect and provide, that's all you need. In 2018, y'all can provide everything else, basically. Y'all really don't even need men, other than for, you know, someone to hold you at night and stuff like that. Because if you got a gun and a dildo, you practically set. You know? That's the only thing you're not going to be able to find on KinkyCandy.com with a gun. But everything on Kinky Candy online, I'm sure you wouldn't really need a man for a lot of stuff. But
I mean, when I saw it on KinkyCandy.com, I think
KinkyCandyOnline.com.
Online.com. I apologize. Online.com. I saw some powder that I tried earlier in my life when I was having my have fun days.
Powder? What do you do? You slap the powder on him before you have sex with him?
You put it on it and
What is
it's
Coke?
kissing
Like, what the
powder.
fuck?
No, it's flavored powder, bro. Flavored powder.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. Tastes mango.
Can you imagine just putting this long ass line from like her nipples down to her belly button, just licking it off?
Right? Like, what are we doing here? This is new. But I got so where were we? Oh yeah, we were talking about what I call it. Dates, text, phone calls really don't mean nothing. And the only way you can tell a man really wants you if he put up with all your requirements and standards, or how annoying you can be. If he put up with all your requirements, then you got yourself a keeper. But if he's just smashing and just buying you stuff, but ain't really trying to make a home with you,
Just
then
keep you quiet. Like
you just a side thing,
Because once he gets tired of the side and he wants to go back to the main, it's like.
But listen, if he's still buying, if he's still buying you stuff and smashing, like,
So y'all don't really care. Y'all,
I mean, yeah.
y'all take the check.
yeah,
Y'all
nah.
take the check.
Like, just take it. Like, just take it. I mean, I'm sorry, that's messed up. But
It is messed up, but that's how a lot of women get put on these days. Like, yo, I know he got a wife and kids, but he bought me my car.
Those are called home wreckers.
They are called home wreckers, but I'm not here to slut shame nobody.
it takes two.
It does take two, because the man gotta bring the girl into the home to wreck it. Very, very true. But at the end of the day, if I got it like that, make sure y'all putting that money to the side, and because when he go. So you want to make sure you got some assets out of that situation early on. Mm-hmm. Don't be a dumb hoe. Be a smart hoe. I'm just being realistic here. This is the world we live in. But if a man is putting up with you, dealing with all your requirements and all your standards, he ain't going nowhere.
And your shit.
And all your bullshit, he ain't going nowhere. Or either that, or he ain't find a better option yet. That's one or the other. He either loves you, or he hasn't got a better option. He was like, oh, this is what I can get? Oh, what the hell am I dealing with this for? And then that's when you really fuck up, because he ain't coming back after that.
Because you know what?
Don't let him find better.
The fucked up thing is, this is exactly what goes on. Another man's trash is another man's treasure.
Same thing for women. Another woman's trash.
Is another woman's treasure. And then when they see that, it's like I
acrimony.
remember what I lost.
Like Tom Perry, Acrimony.
Mm-hmm.
I love that movie.
I'm actually going through that with my baby father.
What?
The whole, like the.
Oh, that So he was your trash. Oh no, you were his trash, and now you're Frenchie's treasure.
Yeah, now he's sitting.
And
there
now he's like, "Why? No,
don't do this to me. Why?
We can make it work. We can try again."
No. No.
Another thing I want to mention to women about dating men in 2018: your environment plays a part in who you're attracting. Where you are determines who you're going to attract.
If you're at a bar and you want something quick, you go to a bar to get a nice little drunk girl to have a little telly time.
I remember when a couple years ago I'm at church. I have many churches I go to, but there's this church, this Linden SDA church I go to, right? Mm-hmm. And this elder came, Elder G. Craig Lewis, and he was talking about certain atmospheres, make a climate. When you know what to expect in certain places, because there's a climate for that atmosphere. You know what I mean? Like that atmosphere. He's like, when you go to the club, you know what you're gonna find. It's gonna be dark. There's gonna be bright lights. This might be foggy from the dry ice, or the nigga smoking in the back. There's gonna be people drunk. People just candleless. There's only two things you don't walk out of that club. There's only two things you don't walk out. So you got to know the atmosphere. So when you think about people you want to date and stuff like that, and you want to hope to find somebody, you got to think about where you are, because where you are will attract who you end up with. So
I'm sorry to cut you off. And sometimes my personal thing, if you're in an environment that you want to be in, find someone that you like. So like, if, for example, my homeboy went to Comic-Con and he actually had his first girlfriend. I hated him because it was Chun-Li.
Wait, met a girl cosplay as Chun-Li?
Yeah.
And he'll never forget that story.
Yeah. so I said you bastard. But still, because, you know, Chun-Li was everybody's favorite.
Shit, Chung-Li's my favorite.
Exactly. Like, that's how they felt, like, in love, or they wanted to find somebody. Now, then I got my other homeboy. Yo, he was just that drunk friend. Yo, I'm going out. I'm gonna see if I can grab me something. I'm single. I'm enjoying. Yo, let me go to Manhattan right now. He spent $20 and already got 8 numbers and took a girl to his freaking crib. I was like, you slut.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, the other 2 is the next 2 nights.
You want to know how guys are slut, ladies? I'm gonna tell you how you know this guy's just trying to smash.
Oh wait. He was always honest though. Go ahead though.
Yo, no, honestly plays a part in this. When it comes to guys, if he's not asking you about your desires, you know, asking about your life, your experience, your needs, you know, your desires, what you want to do in your life, your goals. If he's not asking, he just wants some ass. If he's not talking about sex to you, yeah, that's talking about sex and, you know, money, you know, what you do today.
If he's not talking, if he's not talking about y'all two, y'all future, he doesn't want to really be.
But here's the thing though, that's one of the cheat codes. Guys know if they talk about sweet nothings all day, ooh girl, I just want to be with you, I just want to hold you, I just want to talk to you all day, I want to do, like, the guys could say that all day, and you know, with some girls, not all women, because some women are smart, you know, they'll be like, because this is how you know where a guy's just trying to smash. They'll be like, you know, like, oh girl, I just want to get to know you, let's just meet up and hang, and girl be like, okay, plan something. 2 weeks later, when am I gonna see you? Girl still saying that, nigga, plan something. You want to see me? Plan something. If he ain't planning nothing, his only plan is to smash.
Yep.
His only plan is to smash.
Or the number 1 9, yo, Netflix.
First of all, I don't trust no girl to be bringing no girl to my house, so best believe we ain't watching no Netflix in my house. Best believe that ain't
You
happening.
go to the movies for that shit.
Hell yeah, and I don't even like taking girls to the movies because I'm taking a girl to work. Like, girl, I work here. I work at the movies. This is my life. Like, we not going to. The only way I'm taking a girl to the movies is if it was on her profile that she liked a certain movie, and I see it's playing in theaters. Like, oh my God, Dirty Dancing is my favorite movie. Well, we gonna see Dirty Dancing this weekend. Like, we gonna see that.
Action flick. If you find, like, if you had to choose a woman, this is one of my questions. If you had to choose a woman in a profession, what would that profession be? I'm just saying hypothetically. Like, it doesn't, like, imagine you just want to throw it out.
It's so funny you said that because I was watching Saturday Night Live this morning, last night, whatever, depending where you are. And you know Pete Davidson is with what's her name? How do you pronounce her name? Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande?
Yeah. So what do I call it? You know, they're engaged, so they had to bring it up on the show. Like, hey, you about to marry a pop star and da 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 da. And you're like, you know, does it make a difference in your life? You're like, hell yeah, she's rich, I'm not. You know, you're like. Of course we got to sign a prenup, but it's like, what the fuck's gonna happen? We get a divorce. She's gonna take my sneakers? Like, you know, he's like, but I don't care, you know, she can go ahead and do the work and I'll be at home, you know. So it's at the end of the day, it really depends on your relationship. It doesn't really matter with the job, you know. Now, some guys have egos, so they can't imagine a woman making more money than them. Me?
Some people be like, fuck it.
Me? I'm, at this point in my life, I'm caring about myself. I don't care what a woman does. As long as she, you know, I want, because it's embedded in my DNA that I'm supposed to provide and protect a woman. So that's what I'm going to do.
But
if, you know, she making more money than me, doesn't mean I'm not going to stop providing.
Or stop helping, or like stop working, or stop doing. If you do something and she's making money, like, yo, babe, don't worry about it. Phone bill, I got it.
Like, I don't care what job a woman got as long as she's not a hoe. That's all I care. Like, you're not a hoe, right? I'm not even talking about socially, but professionally, you're not a hoe, right? Like, you don't really have to fuck men for a living, right? Like, I ain't got to share you all day, right? That's my whole thing. I don't like sharing. I was born a twin, so I had to share a lot of things in life. I don't like sharing. So my woman ain't going to be one of the things I share in life. It's just not one of those things. But, you know, a lot of dudes don't care about that shit. And that's why they can just go around just smashing everybody, because they're like, you know, I'll share myself.
See, the one thing I can say that I entered when I was being a guy like that, I got tired of waking up to a different face. Like, even though, like, the body change, I got tired of waking up to a different face. It just, and trying to remember their damn names in the morning. Like especially when you do something nice.
You know
like,
what's crazy though? Women are doing the same thing now too though. Women are fucking niggas that don't even know their name either. Wake up like, oh, who the fuck was this nigga? You know, because just like men don't have to like women to have sex, I've learned women don't even have to like the men to have sex. You know, they just needed somebody to fuck for that night.
I'm not belittling nobody that wants to do that. Please, if you need it, you gotta do it.
Everybody has different reasons, either emotionally, sexually, or financially. There's a reason why somebody's fucking somebody. You know, there's always reasons why. You know, and that's the issue because people are attracting other broken people. You know. And I noticed with women, a lot of y'all are also broken because y'all dealt with a toxic person, and then you expect the next person
to fix you,
right? And you're cutting every person that come your way.
Or I was about to say you're expecting the other person to be toxic, and you swinging, and you're missing the good guy.
Right. You know, so you got to figure out what's going on out there. You know, because men don't know what women want, and women don't know what men want. Apparently, you know, men from Venus, women from Mars type bullshit, I guess. But at the end of the day, you know, in 2018, you know, it's one way or another. You know, you're either going to be up front or you're going to play the game, you know?
And don't hate the player.
Player life is not all that grand. It's not all that what it cracked up to be. As someone who tried to play your life once,
no, it doesn't.
I don't like it. It's not for me. I didn't like having to call 3 women in a day and hear about all about their days, and I gotta remember all their friends.
That's a whole other job on its own.
Right? That's just too much work. I'd rather have one woman. I know about her friends, her life, and that's it. I don't need to know about any other.
You're not confusing nobody. Like
that's just too much fucking work. I gotta set dates for all 3 of them. You know, make sure that all these days don't cross.
That's another job in itself. You got to start trying to maintain 3 women.
Right, like that's man.
Yo, bro, I seen players maintain 6,
I would
10,
need
20 women.
I would need an assistant to keep track of everything.
An assistant.
Like, who am I supposed to see today?
Those are pimps in training. Like, you talking about players in training.
I can't do that, man. I ain't got no time for that.
I'm trying to do plays in training. Like
now, before we leave, I wanted to have this one last go. This episode is kind of a long one, but I had this conversation earlier at the Museum of Sex, and I was like, I have to bring this up during the podcast, especially since we're talking about KinkyCandyOnline.com, and I know that the Kinky Candy Online sell a lot of these products too. So at the Museum of Sex gift shop, as well as Kinky Candy Online, I know there's a lot of these pocket pussies. You know, they're all different. Like, you know, the fleshlights. There's I forgot whether it was a bathroom buddy or some shit like that. I can't remember all the names, but there was all these different products in there. And I was talking to a comedian, and he told me, he's like, you know, if they gave these out like they give out condoms, this would prevent rape, and there would probably be no more rape in the world. And I was like, really? Do you really think that? Because at first I was thinking, me personally, I wouldn't. You know, I don't think I could find myself using a pocket pussy. You know, but then again, just being a broke nigga, I just use my hand if I was gonna masturbate. You know, but if nigga don't want to use his hand, he probably think, yeah, I'm gonna use something. I'm already pretending with my hand. I might as well pretend with something that actually feels like an actual pussy. You know, but that's just not me. You know, but you know. A lot of, hanging at the Museum of Sex, I've seen a lot of guys, pick it up and they'll play with it because then they have like these testers at the store that you can test it. And, there's this one that apparently really feels like a girl, like it gets wet and everything. And they're like, oh my God, it's so real, it's lifelike. But I'm just like, it's not the same if a girl's not holding you, squeezing you,
Sometimes you just need that one part, not the extra body. Like,
like, breathing hot and heavy on you, gasping in your ear. Like, that's what, if it's not that, then what the fuck what I'm going for, And then I thought about it. Wait, in rape, that's not what a rapist is getting. A rapist can't get that. She's too busy screaming or crying. God forbid anyone of y'all ever experienced that. But y'all not sitting there enjoying the moment. That's not happening. That's not gonna happen. So I'm thinking something like, would that be enough for a rapist? Because a rapist is just trying to get a nut, right? Apparently, because it's not about the love making.
I don't think so.
What is like? I can't speak. I don't know.
I've watched a couple of. I know this sounds weird, but I've watched a couple of episodes of SVU.
Mm-hmm.
And I think one of there was one episode that I remember hearing that they were explaining the mind of a rapist, and it's like you said, as a rapist, he's not worried about is she wet. He's more into the actual how she's responding based on what he's doing.
Right.
Is that feeling of dominance.
Right.
You can't get that from a pocket pussy.
Right.
And in all honesty, I feel like
so it's the fear. The rapist is doing it based off the fear.
it's just the fear, not the fear, it's the feeling of being in control.
I'm trying to see if we could find a way to prevent rape, but
I don't
like,
think, and honestly, I think the whole, like, rape cases would probably go down. Like, the numbers of cases will go down.
Like, can you put a pre-recorded scream in a pocket pussy and a girl's like, oh no, don't do it.
You set your own movie, man.
Well, yeah, like maybe that'll stop the nigga. Like if he have the audio in the backing of the girl crying and screaming no, and
Then you gotta think, like, wouldn't it bring up, like, more chances of guys actually exposing themselves?
I don't know.
Because I mean, now,
I'm trying
now
to
it's
find
like,
the
all
answers
right,
right
well,
now.
you know, I don't have to rape her, but you know, I'm gonna take this out, and you know, like, if I was gonna rape her, I was gonna whip it out anyways. I'm gonna just, and guys are doing that on the train already. Like,
My answer to all this is play Grand Theft Auto in VR and find a prostitute, grab a pocket
there
pussy.
you go, and have yourself a wonderful night.
Right. Yeah, that's the closest experience. I think, and actually, that's a really smart fucking thing. That's wow. Yeah, that's actually a really good thing. If your ass is
One
so
use for a pocket pussy right
if
there.
you're so ready to go to jail or hurt and traumatize somebody else, before you do all that, go get yourself a PlayStation 4 or Xbox or whatever. Get yourself the Grand Theft Auto. Get yourself a VR headset. Well, actually, Xbox got a VR thing?
I think so. Yeah,
I think
they
so.
do. They do.
I know PlayStation got a headset, so either or.
Xbox do.
Samsung has.
Right, either or. grab yourself a headset.
Get
Grab
the
yourself
phone,
right.
the phone in the VR set alone,
Right.
and just
Right.
watch porn or something.
Right.
Can't you pay for the virtual reality sets now? Like you could actually type it into your phone, swipe it on, and then just
Yeah, you could.
go
Yeah.
to Pornhub, just put the pocket.
Yeah, so go ahead, go on one of the Pornhub VR or one of these stuff and put your headset on, grab yourself a pocket pussy, go to town on your ass.
Go to kinkycandyonline.com.
Right.
Pick
Yeah.
up that pocket pussy, you pick up the lube, and you pick up the condoms because yes, you need to use condoms on
That
the
would make
sex
sense
toys.
because that probably be less stuff to clean up afterwards. That
Yeah,
actually makes a lot
definitely.
more. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, you because that's one of the reasons why I could have seen myself ever buying one of these. I'm like the clean up alone. Just like
Speaking of condoms, do you want to hear something really interesting that I learned at training on Wednesday when I went to DOH? So, because you know they had the female and they had the male condoms, right?
Right.
So now they still have the male condoms, but they no longer call the female condoms the female condoms. They call it the FC2, which is supposed to be female condom 2, but it's basically now the way they're putting it is officially safe to use the female condom, or what was the female condom, as a female and male condom for vaginal and anal penetration.
wow,
So you got two for the price of one.
Yeah. Yeah.
that's something new every day.
I was like, what? What?
This is something new.
What? Yeah, I
ladies
was
and
just, I was, wow.
Development in the sex community. This is good development. We need to make more
Right.
development. Well,
This was definitely this episode of Birds and the Bees. We hope you guys learned something, as always. You know, this is the stuff that, you know, the school won't teach you, your parents won't teach you, you know. So, you know, this show is really made for explicit, you know, it's made for adults. But I'm not going to lie, if you're a teen and you heard this, you know, don't let your parents don't let your parents know you heard it from us. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, like, don't put us on blast because your ass wanted to hear some explicit stuff.
If you are a kid and you are not supposed to be listening to this, do not go to kinkycandyonline.com.
please.
Please do
18
not.
and older.
18 and
Yes,
older.
yes, please.
This is not for children. But if you have learned anything about sex, be responsible, protect yourself.
And please, life lesson learned.
Yes, learn from our mistakes. You know, learn from other people's mistakes. You know, a lot of times on the show, I'm gonna try to teach you not from only our experience, but other people's experience. I just got this book about like how a lot of people lost their virginity, and I want to bring some of these stories up because I'm like, these are people lost the amount of different ways people done lost their virginity.
If I could take back the way I lost my virginity, best believe I would.
I filmed,
And
mine.
I lost mine in a way where so many people are just like, I wish I had yours. And I'm just like, no.
I filmed mine, and mine was just awkward as hell.
Mons was just like, yo, I was severe. Nah, I'm good. I'm not even gonna talk about
Like she knows the video was there and everything. It wasn't like she didn't know. Like she helped with the camera setup and everything.
Oh,
but
shit.
it was just I just couldn't find it because it was in the dark. We were doing the Paris Hilton thing, so it was dark with the night cam on and shit. And I just couldn't find it for nothing. She was like, that's not it. Like it's embarrassing. It's a very embarrassing video.
You try to make a movie about that too. That's not it.
I had a fucking foursome.
Your first time with a foursome?
Yes.
How does that?
It's new development now that we got.
That sounds like a party that just went somewhere completely elsewhere. Like, hey guys, you wanna have a party? Yeah, let's drink. And what the fuck just happened? How did we all have sex in the same room just now? I'm a virgin.
Yep.
That's basically the story, right? That's basically it, right? No.
It was my current boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, and my best friend at the time.
Babe. Nate. Babe. Ex-babe. So that's funny as hell. Damn.
Wow.
Look, I wish you could have seen Carl's face. Carl's face, like he still has the same face.
Like what? This some Zane shit right here. Like wow. How the fuck this happen?
Yeah, that was my first time.
Lord have mercy.
Yes.
And I thought my shit was crazy because I had it on camera.
Nope.
You beat my story. I thought my shit was kinky. Keep it kinky, people. Keep it kinky.
I was raped. She was older. I loved it, but I still called it. I said no.
They were all definitely older too.
Yeah, I know.
How old were you?
I was 15.
Oh yeah, you were younger than I was. I was 17.
I was 15. My boyfriend at the time was 20. My ex-boyfriend at the time was 18, and my best friend was 16.
Shit.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
At least I was 15 and she was like 17. And she gave it to me. I was somewhere down south. Experience.
Right, I'm over here just reminiscing.
I was in Jamaica, Queens. Fuck.
Damn it.
I was in the
My
hood.
first kiss wasn't even in America. I was overseas for my first kiss.
My first kiss was with a girl.
Well, mine was too. I've never kissed a man, and I really don't plan on it. It's not in my to-do list, and my bucket list, none of those lists.
So much shit. Oh my God.
But what do I call it? First time I even touched a bare boob was overseas. Like it was overseas that prepared me to come back up here. Like, oh, I know what to do now.
Can we do
I
it?
was fresh when I got back to America.
Overseas, they are just
Horny.
Very horny.
What?
So horny.
You jump
and it's
off
even-
the plane,
oh my
boat, wherever you go.
God.
Who you? Come, fuck up.
I don't know why they call it the Virgin Islands. There ain't no
Right?
virgin over there.
There's not a single virgin.
over there.
And West Indies, like as soon as you turn 16, not even 14, everybody
As soon
just
as they
start.
dick get hard, they just in
What I
it,
do with this?
Right.
Stick? Got it.
in it. They just be like, oh, this got hard. What does yours do?
Back to life. That's literally it. That's literally it. You're not in a room just checking each other out. Like, yo, how did this work? Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Like, yo, this is, what the hell is
what
that?
happens when I put my hand here?
Oh, I like that. Oh, next thing you know, well, what if I put this here? Oh.
I always wondered.
Next thing you know, you're 13-year-old pregnant.
I always wondered that how Adam and Eve figured out sex. Like, cause they didn't know nothing. Just like, hey. Especially after they ate the apple, it's like, holy smokes, you got a body part. Whoa, that's what happened when I touch it?
Yeah.
Oh, what happened if I stick it here? Ho, ho, ho.
Right.
This is nice.
Cream. There's more. And
That's why they were running from God when God was looking at them. They got caught. They're like, oh no, let me see it.
You ever got caught by your parent?
That's what
Have
happened.
you? That's exactly what it was. That is exactly what it was. That snake? Yeah. That's that. Yeah.
When I read that
Yeah.
story, I always imagine Snake as a man and not a snake, and he's just a nigga named Sneak. And he's like, hey girl, what's up? Just chilling by the tree. Like, you ain't fucking with the tree? Where you been at? Girl, you missing out. Oh, you get the shit? Now she want to bring it back to her man. It's like, yo, I was at this tree. Or how'd you find about that tree? I thought God said we should have fucked with it. Nah, somebody told me it was cool people. Who told you it was that? Nobody. Just somebody I met. They're cool peoples. Little did he know, this bitch was eating apples with this nigga all night and shit. Talking about, yo, man, so much shit you don't know about. The pothead in me sometimes, I was like, yo, what if it's not the apple? What if they were smoking? Snake introduced us to weed, and then just opened up her mind to new shit.
She was about trees.
Right? It was a tree. It was a tree.
It was a plant. She was about plants.
Right? You open up her eyes to new shit. Like, girl.
That was a good plant.
Right? And God was like, no, I told you don't smoke that shit. That tree, you can't smoke from the tree of life. Like, nah, man, nah, y'all gotta leave it. Y'all
Right,
think shit.
and they were supposed to be in this beautiful ass garden.
So then they start seeing the real shit. Like, I'm starting noticing things, God, and why is this like this? You're like, damn it, you see? This is why I told you not to smoke that
Told you
shit.
not to smoke from the tree.
Y'all gotta leave. Y'all gotta
Leave
go.
the tree alone.
Y'all already fucking up. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go.
Go. I gotta start over.
I gotta figure this shit out now.
I gotta start over.
I gotta figure this
and
shit
then
out.
Adam and Eve, they started having sex.
Right.
It was like, oh shit.
But here's the question I always try to figure out. Where did everybody else come from?
Adam and Eve.
So suddenly everybody...
We are all related some way, somehow. Like, as descendants, we're all related some way, somehow.
That's crazy.
All, like, whether it's like 16th cousin fucking removed type shit. Like, we are all related some way, somehow.
We're gonna have to do a podcast about spirituality, and we gotta break this stuff down and figure this out, because this is definitely leaving sex and whatever. We just get into a whole dogma.
We went to a whole different topic.
Right. Can we talk about the Bible and sex? We're gonna have to talk about the Bible and sex somewhere in here somehow.
Well, technically,
we'll do a
religion
podcast.
has already been introduced into the podcast because it's been brought up.
Right.
We spoke earlier about the Bible and having sex before marriage. So I don't see why not.
Right, and
But
some cultures, sex is very religious too.
Yeah, some cultures don't even believe in protection.
Yeah.
They have sex formally, specifically to reproduce and have more children.
Right. Yeah, sexual act is a spiritual act. The only our culture that's like, nah, we're just fucking to be fucking. I just want to nut.
We're like, arrange what? Nah, I'm gonna fuck that one right there. I'm gonna see how that goes. And then, we go from there.
This is the world we live in, and we're just trying to help you guys understand it. And that's why this is called The Birds and the Bees, because we're giving you guys the talk that your parents may not give you, and it's long overdue.
Oh, my parents definitely did not have this conversation with me.
You know what my mom's Birds and the Bee conversation was? I told my mom, I'll never forget it, because I didn't tell my mom that I was going through puberty until I told somebody else I was going through puberty. And someone didn't, I'll never forget it. She was my tutor, but I called her my aunt because she was so close to me, Aunt Deborah Bridges. I'll never forget her. So she was, we was talking about puberty, and I was like, yo, I'm going through those things. She's like, yo, you need to go tell your mom. You're literally becoming a man. You need to go tell your mom this stuff. So I'm like, all right, cool. So go to my mom. I tell her. My mom gets really excited. Oh, snap! Give me a hug. Then she pull me away, and you go, if you ever get a girl pregnant, I'm cutting your dick off. I'm beating you, the girl, and the kid.
Oh,
and I was like, and that was the talk. That was the talk.
Not for nothing, that is the typical response that you would get from like a Caribbean, especially a Caribbean mom, though. Because my mom didn't have that talk with me. My mom just naturally came out of nowhere and accused me. He was like, you were having sex. And I was like, whoa.
Where did
Whoa. Until one day I couldn't take it. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I had sex.
Good.
Fuck.
You know what's crazy?
You lied to me. You were holding back. What the fuck was that?
You know what's crazy though? Growing up, me and my mom never had a conversation of what is sex. I remember one time I asked my mom, Mom, where do babies come from? And she goes, boy, stop asking me stupid questions. You watch TV, you got cable, you know what it is. Stop acting like you don't know. And I get an argument. I was like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I seen it.
You know when it's late at night, your mom's sleeping. You sneak over to the other room,
Right.
go to the cable box, press that magic button in the bottom.
Press mute on that shit.
Press the mute button and pray to God remember when the channels the box used to remember the channels?
Yeah.
Oh, I hated it.
Press last, boom.
I used to have to go to the channels multiple times
Right.
just for the box to remember it. Random fucking channels.
Right, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Word. My father one time came to me, what was you watching? I know damn well you was not watching PBS. What were you watching?
My shit was literally always 6, 7, 8, 9. Because it was Nickelodeon, Channel 7, TVS, UPN. That was my always go-to. It was like, up there, press last. You gotta go through a couple channels first. Like, no, you're not knowing I was watching Spice just a second ago. You didn't know I was watching Spice. Shout out to Spice Channel. Introduced us to a lot of stuff as a kid.
A lot.
But you know what's crazy? Even the stuff that we saw back then, they're preparing for the stuff we'll see later on the internet. You know what I mean? But a lot of the stuff on there, like the first time I saw a cum shot, I lost my mind. I was not prepared for that at all. I was like, wait, there's more? Oh, what the hell? What just happened? What just happened?
The first time I realized that there was a thing as bestiality.
Oh, yeah.
People having sex with animals.
Yeah.
And the worst part about it, I didn't see that online. I saw this face to face.
Oh,
Saw
no.
the donkey show?
No.
Oh, God, thank
I
God.
saw a woman have sex with a horse
Wow.
In person?
in face to face. And the worst thing about it is that I just walked out of my high school.
What?
It was across the street of my high school at the pond. I walked out the building and she is there with the whole crew and everything.
Wait, you went to,
Jamaica.
and I know there's a lot of horses there because of the cops, but
Yeah.
a woman was fucking one of the horse cops?
Yeah, no, I don't know if it was a horse cop. It was a random fucking horse and the bitch was sucking the dick. Like, so, like.
Wait.
Yes. She bent over this way and the horse got ready to mount and I turned
God.
around and walked the other way.
Wow.
I seen a lot of shit, man.
Wow.
I've seen a lot.
I've seen that on the internet. I've never
No.
seen that in person.
I
I've
can never
seen
see
it in
that in
person.
person and be like, yo, that animal looks so yo, it looks sad. I don't know.
It did not look sad.
I don't know what to say.
It did not look sad.
Well, if
That
it-
nigga was ready. He was ready. I don't know how she was. I don't even know how she was. Have you ever seen a horse's dick?
My dude, yeah.
How was she
First of all,
performing head on this thing?
No, how the heck would you even take that motherfucker? This Negro.
I'm trying to.
Halfway
I can't even see it. My imagination is just like, abort.
His face is like, I'm not ready. I'm just not ready.
Like, my mind is having a hard time. I can't even process that image right now. Like, wow. Okay. Wow.
I see some crazy.
But, you know, a lot of people are attracted to weird things, you know? Some people are, you know, into leather. You know, they turn on by leather. Some people are turned down by sound, you know?
I had a friend of mine that told me that a guy would buy him sneakers and he wouldn't want him to do anything with the sneakers. He just wanted him to put it on and just like step on him. And he got off on that.
Oh God, that.
Wow.
Brand new sneakers.
Step on my.
And then he'll let him keep, like after he's done and everything, he would let him keep the sneakers
That's the easiest job in the world. Get new sneakers.
Yeah, but wouldn't it feel weird that you're pleasuring another man, though?
by standing on him.
I don't even care how. Just the idea of me pleasuring another man.
How did that start? Like, did you lose a fight and it was like, oh yeah.
Then he stepped on his shoe. He's like, "Oh, I need to do that again." Like you stepped on me. I like how you stepped on me.
No, I just listen. There's
Permanent brain
certain
damage from the
fetishes
end
out
of
there. There's people that have sex in
foot fetishes.
yeah. There's foot fetishes. There's people who have sex in full like animal costumes.
Furries.
Furries, yeah. There's people who sniff underwear.
Would you get hot fucking in an animal costume though?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
sweat. I'm like,
Bro, that serious, they be burning calories doing them shit. It's like, yo, they be like, yo, all I do is
But
hunt a rabbit last night.
I like this. I like to look at the female body. So the fact that you covered it up with this fucking squirrel is like I don't think I'll be able to keep my heart on. That kind of fuck it up for me. I'm sorry. Like I want to be able to see you. You know, that's turn on for me. Like hey.
Maybe somebody just wanted to fuck a bunny for that day.
But I mean, you know, listen, I had to catch myself because as like what I do, I realize like when I do testing, like I have to ask like questions like this. There's so many times that I like, and it's not even me like trying to figure out information about you. Like I I have a form that I have to fill out that I have to ask these questions, and it's like. It's frustrating because like you have to ask so many personal questions, and then it's just like sometimes it's like, okay, well, why did you do this, that, or third? And it's just like, I don't want to know why. I don't want to know. But I don't know, man. People do weird shit. People do weird shit.
People like to keep it kinky. That's all. That's what I noticed.
Kinky.
I'm telling you, I've watched everybody at the Museum of Sex gift shop. Even the ones who can't even speak English, they do. Just their body language is the exact same thing. You know, like they have this area, right, where there's a whole. It's basically the 50 Shades of Grey wall. It's not the 50 Shades of Grey wall, but it's basically the 50 Shades of Grey wall. They got the bondage ties, the ball gag, the whips, the pads, and all that. And I've watched every age group, every race, every the foreigners, Americans. They all come over there and they all pick up that paddle and they look for their part of the slap real quick. Like, where you at? Come over here. Let me see something real quick. They can't wait to do it. I've seen it over and over and over and over again.
Yep.
You know, people like to keep it kinky. You know, just the world we live in.
Keep it kinky, people.
Yes, we're gonna keep it kinky. But this was this episode of The Birds and the Bees. You know, there's so much stuff to man, sex and relationships and all this is never ending conversation. There's so much more to say, but there's so little time. We're already going on by an hour about this part. What?
I said that's why we're gonna have multiple episodes.
Yes, we're definitely gonna have multiple episodes. We're definitely gonna start the video version of this show soon. But until then, much love, God bless, 2 pieces of chicken grease. We'll see you guys next time. Later.
Laters.
Good night.